When you're curious about why someone walks so close to the wall, the answer is, whatever you do, don't peek. Jack wasn't so lucky he fell right into the trap. Not only did a stand ghost possess him, but he also couldn't let anyone see his back, because if it got exposed, Jack would die. One day, a designer came to his house. To confirm the man's identity, Jack used his stand to check the guy's memories. The man really was a designer. The only weird thing was he didn't want anyone to see his back, but Jack didn't think much of it. After all, everyone has their little secrets. After deactivating his ability, Jack let the designer inside. Just as in the memories, the designer kept his back pressed against the wall. He absolutely refused to let anyone see his back. Even if the wall was dirty, the designer wouldn't leave it. He even turned down Jack's offer of tea. When the man climbed the stairs, Jack couldn't hold back his curiosity any longer. He wondered what was on the man's back. That made him go to such lengths to hide it. So he asked the man to scratch his own back. Surprisingly, the man agreed like a fool, not even noticing the trap under his feet. Jack's curiosity was finally satisfied. He quickly moved behind the man, but found nothing there. However, the man looked like he was in agony, as if he might die any second. Jack tried to reassure him that it was okay, but the next moment, a door appeared on the man's back. A huge amount of blood gushed out. Jack was completely stunned, staring at the body on the floor. He couldn't figure out where the enemy was. Suddenly, a stand climbed onto his back. Jack immediately summoned Heaven's Door, but he missed. Only then did Jack realize the enemy's ability was to attach itself to people's backs. If someone else saw the host's back, the stand would instantly drain the host's life force and then transfer. No matter how hard Jack tried to escape, the stand stuck to his back. So Jack activated Heaven's Door, aiming for the stand's head, trying to check its memories. But Jack never expected that the next moment, his own face would split open. Turns out, this stand had its own consciousness. It wasn't controlled by the host or the original user. In other words, Jack was now its true body. Attacking it meant hurting himself. Unless he killed himself, Jack couldn't get rid of this stand. Left with no choice, he called a friend for help. The friend stared confused at Jack in the corner. Jack explained he'd been attacked, but refused to stand up. He even said that if his friend looked, they would both die. But the more Jack said that, the more curious his friend became. Still, Jack refused to show his back. The friend got angry, thinking Jack was just messing with him. Jack had to awkwardly crawl up to the second floor, wanting to show his friend the designer's body as proof, but to his surprise, there was nothing there. The body had been completely drained by the enemy. Jack immediately pointed out the dried up body to his friend, but the friend thought he was being pranked even more. He even complimented Jack on how realistic the little figurine looked. Then he turned around and left.